common mistakes people are making when applying for a mortgage?
Yeah, I see a lot of folks, well,
Hey everyone, look, it's Adam Taylor. I am here with Jeff St. Clair this morning, and we are here for your Mortgage Monday update. So it's crazy right now. Here we are, March the 16th, and lots is going on. So Jeff, hey man, welcome back. I want to thank you for coming on in today.
Yeah.
So give us an update of what's going on right now with things in the mortgage market.
Yeah, well, we're definitely in unprecedented times. The stock market's going in a negative direction. It's certainly putting pressure on the mortgage-backed securities. Interest rates are changing throughout the day. So if you are able to secure an interest rate that you're comfortable with, I'd recommend go ahead and locking it in.
Lock in, my friends. He said lock in. So look, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We only know what's going to happen right now. And with all this whirlwind coronavirus, the world's falling apart, make sure you get locked in. But it's strong advice because we just don't know where things are going. So one thing I was thinking of, Jeff, and a lot of people have been asking me, or stuff that I've seen is, what are some common mistakes people are making when applying for a mortgage?
Yeah, I see a lot of folks, well, they'll do a quick online application with an online lender, fill in some of the blanks and come back with a pre-approval. Which is grossly misleading because they haven't really done any verification. So that could get folks into trouble, thinking they have a solid pre-approval, find out that it's just really a very generic pre-approval.
Okay, so the pre-approval, and it's generic in the sense that what they've only they've pulled a credit report.
Sometimes folks when they'll pull a credit report and say based on the information you provided, you're pre-approved without verifying any of it. So when you get further into it, if anything's different, then your pre-approval could change and therefore make challenges for you.
All right. So basically what I'm hearing, correct me if I'm wrong, if you put garbage in, garbage out, okay? If you put something in and say that you make one thing, yet when we look at the pay stubs, you make something else, it's not gonna fly, my friends. There's so many steps and processes and systems in place so that mistakes like this don't occur. So make sure you put accurate information in. It's going to save yourself time and frustration, as well as the lender and anybody else involved in the transaction. So any other tips that you could give people when doing that? I mean, you mentioned documents and stuff like that. Should they get some documents together beforehand?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always good to have, in many cases, you're going to need pay stubs, 1 month of pay stubs, 2 months of bank statements and W-2s for the last 2 years. We're currently not asking for DNA samples or blood calls, but we reserve the right that might be coming in the future. But at this moment, no, just pay stubs, bank statements, W-2s. Now, obviously, if you're self-employed, there may be a couple additional pieces of documentation that are required. But if you have that handy, it'll certainly speed the process.
All right. So 2 months bank statements, 2 months pay stubs, and 2 years W-2s and tax returns.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good start. Good deal. Yeah. So let's jump into program of the week. What program is out there that you've seen a lot of people taking advantage of? Is there anything new that we should be learning about?
Yeah, the Maryland Mortgage Program, it's actually not a new program, but a lot of people aren't aware of it. I was talking with a realtor the other day about it. They have a client that has student loan debts. Well, the Maryland Mortgage Program offers Smart Buy 2.0 program where they will pay off their student loans and in conjunction with the mortgage. As long as they keep the mortgage open for 5 years, it's forgivable. So there are some caveats to it, but it's a great program to get folks with student loan debts eligible into a home and be able to make that go away for them.
Sweet. So, yeah. You just heard it right here. Student loan debt. Now, here's a perfect example. And this is me just thinking on the fly here. Somebody's got student loan debt. They are making a decent amount of money so far, right? And that debt might not be tax deductible anymore. And again, I'm no accountant, my friends, so don't take accounting advice from Adam Taylor. I know nothing, okay? But where I'm going with this is now you might be able to take that student loan debt, move it on over to the mortgage, right?
Well, it's actually, it's a second mortgage. It's a second lien against the property, zero interest, zero payments, and it's forgivable over the course of 5 years.
So they're using that to pay off student loans?
No, they're giving you the money to pay off the student loans at closing, but it's going to be recorded as a second lien against the property. So it goes away after 5 years. It's zero. It's done.
I totally did not know where that was going, but that's amazing. So y'all need to take advantage of that.
Sure.
And if you have student loans, don't let them stop you from getting into a home. This program is amazing. So good stuff. So let me ask you this. What's the best way for someone to reach out to you if they need to get pre-qualified, pre-approved? What should they have in place, ready to go, so that they can make their application and the loan process a smooth one?
Yeah, well,
besides what we talked about.
Yeah, actually, I mean, the first point of contact, either a phone call or text message. Basically, what I like to do is send out my calendar. That way, you can pick a time that works convenient for you. We're not playing phone tag of what day works best. We send you out my calendar. You click the link, put on a time that works best for you. I give you a telephone call. We'll go over the process to get started. It's usually a 15, 20-minute conversation. And then from there, we would get your documentation.
Good stuff, man. Well, I appreciate it. Any last words of parting advice? Why don't you do this before we do that? Give everyone your phone number, the best way to reach you, just in case they are ready to get pre-qualified and pre-approved and everything.
Sure, yeah. My cell phone number is 443-717-4176.
All right, my friends. So that is it. We'll be back next Monday. I'll have Jeff back in here. If there's a question that you want, do me a favor, just comment on the video below and we'll ask Jeff the question. We've got the expert here and I want to make sure that we're getting you answers to the questions and concerns that you may have. If you need me for any real estate needs, you can reach me directly at 410-808-5791 or go to adamtaylorhomes.com. We will talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.